And we're back to another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. Because ripping out my fingernails one by one would be far more exciting. And anyway, we are back. And we now have to make our way back to town here. Aquaria. Alright. And here we are. It's the age of Aquaria. Ultimately, there isn't that much to do because we already bought the helmet, so there's no reason to go back to that building. But we can check it just in case to make sure there's nothing else we're missing out on. But foist things foist. We arrive at Spencer's place. Is this the place where I buy the fake dog do? Anyway, I am your host, the RPG guy, and this game. It's just one fight after another. Till the end of time. But we'll get through it, guys. We'll get through it together. By the power of Grayskull, I won't be able to do it without your support. Because, no, really, I'd probably be stabbing my eyes. I wouldn't be playing this unless I had a reason to. And I wanted to show it to you guys. So this way you too will learn that your life and your life is more valuable than the shame that is this game. The ice has melted. How did it happen? Phoebe and I restored the Crystal of Water's light. Then you're the Knight of the Prophecy. The shield has found its owner. A shield used by a knight in days gone by. Captain Mac found it. Captain Mac? I've heard that name before. For years, Mac has been studying a prophecy. On his way back from doing some research, the lake dried up and his ship ended up on a rock ledge. The fuck you say? But that's no problem. If we dig from here, we'll be able to reach the ship. Anyway, here's the key. The shield is hidden on in the focus tower. So we get the Venus key. By the way, Fireburg's been having some strong earthquakes lately. I'll say. Alright, that was pointless. And actually, let me grab that chest first while we're here. By going here. Yay, free stuff! My nipples are hard just thinking about it! I don't think there's anything over here, but we're going to check anyway, just to be on the safe side. Better safe than sorry. Since we just did that long-ass dungeon, it's worth just getting some freedom to kind of move around. Yeah, I can't do much here. Not until we get further in the game and create means to have to use these two areas. It'll all be explained later in very clunky, exposition-based dialogue that's not emotional whatsoever. I know that sounds horrible. I make it sound like it's really that lame, but I hate to tell you guys, it's pretty lame. All right. So now we need to get to Fireburg via the focus tower. Life is like a volcano here in Fireburg. Lava heat waves blowing things up. It's a Fireburg. I don't know. I can't think of anything else to go with it. It's that bad. All right, out we go. As we make our way up and over, I'm gonna just check that one building just in case. We don't really need any items because we can buy items from the inn now. I don't see a reason to buy any items from the inn. That's right, bitch. Get out of the way. Yeah, we're good on gear. Refresher, not that I use it that much anyway. Alright, and then down we go. Make this bitch move. There we go. Bitch be wacky-o. Is we getting weird lag is coming back. Could be just because all the water movement. Alright. Now we need to make our way to Fireburg. And yes, we are going to ignore the things that we see along the way, such as this. There's no point in bothering with those whatsoever. The Wintry Temple, sounds delicious. I don't believe there's anything here, though. Or Or if there is, it's pretty pointless. I mean, we do have the Gemini, crest, so we can use it, but I don't think we can do much once we get to that location. And I believe it's really through a false wall here. I think. So let's come on and make our way out of here. Lag City for some reason again. Fucking hard drive. It's just acting up. Not sure why, but it is. So into Focus Tower we go. Now, let me think here. Because really what we need to do... Ah, shit, whoops. And then we get the Venus Shield, yay! Which protects us from, looks like blind, I think. Can't tell if it's a status effect or not really, just because of the way they fucking do it. Go over here. There's a blizzard. It's a blizzard of balls. Alright, let's talk to this dude.
Some awful news made Captain Back race from his home. Anyway, seek Reuben in Fireburg. Say, what's this statue for?
Because, you know, he had to tell us that we needed to use the fucking statue. There's just never a moment of rest where we can not feel like complete jackhead. Having to... Yeah, fuck this guy. Fuck that old man. I will fucking murder his face. I just can't wait for that time. I'm gonna play some poker. Stab, 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 stab. Alright, anyway, whoa. Jokes aside. We need to move deeper into the area. So we've got that rain coin. Yoink. Or the whatever it is. That coin from earlier. Bring us up through here and around. Bring down. And I want to say this way. Because this will take us to a whole new world. Set ablaze like never before. Excuse me, more delicious healing. We're going to ignore the battlefields for now. As this whole place is rocking and a-rolling. I believe a little Baba Ram. Alright, so... some things that we want to do. Because we can actually buy seeds here. Yes, I do. I would like easily 10 to 12 seeds. Seeds, if I'm not mistaken, they refill your MP on the cheap and on the low, so that's always a good thing. Nice to see you again, kid. Okay. Come on, there we go. And let's go in here. Sweet. You're Reuben, huh? Have you heard about the Crystal Fire? I can't deal with that now. I've got to help Dad. Well, why don't you let me help you? He's stuck behind the border. There'd be no problem if we had the mega grenades, but only Dad's friend can use them. Where's this guy's house? It's in town, but he shut himself in. We'll pay him a visit anyway. Come on. So Reuben joins us, who is pretty beastly. Just not in the magic department, as all he can do is life. But definitely in the HP department and the offensive damage department. So, funny how that works. God damn. coughing up a storm here. Blow it open. Oh, come on. So let's go talk to Tristan here, because obviously, if anybody's gonna be able to open a locked door, it's gonna be some crazy ass dude with fucking, you know, 'cause he's a thief. I mean, he's gotta be able to figure this out. What's up? We went to the house in the pit, but the guy won't let us in. What you want in, then take this. We get the multi-key. Nice. Sweet. We'll go in this time with the multi-tools. Yeah, bitch. We're not gonna mess with that right now. I ran when I saw a monster in the volcano. A huge boulder fell in trapped area and only a mega grenade can free him. How do you use one? Just throw it! So we get the best grenade, I think, in the game, right? Which is kind of funny. Yeah, that's already the best grenade in the game at 162 on its power rating. But we're also going to get another weapon upgrade as well. God damn. And I believe... I wasted a bomb there. God, I can't stop coughing. I'm just getting over. For those of you wondering why I haven't uploaded since January, because I did say I was going to. I ended up getting pneumonia, and I'm still trying to shake it off. Yes, we'll buy it. Hell yeah! Okay, and that's another one of those teleporters. Motherfucker. Alright. That's just a consumable that I really don't give a shit about, but I do want to check that other door. So give me 1 second, because I believe that leads us to the life shrine. And I do believe we do have the teleporter for it. I think Libra. We'll find out. Actually, you can find out now. No, we don't. Well, no, we do not. Okay, I thought we did. We'll get it in a minute, though, because we're going to go ahead right now and tackle the battlefields, yeah! Oh, wait a minute, hold on. For anybody wondering, that's how you get there. I don't have to hear any bitching later. And that's all it was. So if you need heal potions, you can get them there. Alright. Now here's what we're going to do. Is we need to go and tackle some battlefields. And there's a lot of them, ironically, to do. There's this one here. We're going to work our way out and work our way back. Because the enemies are way out in the stick area over there where we need to go. They'll be easier to get to. I'm sorry, not easier to get to. They'll be easier to get through. And actually, one of them, if I'm not mistaken, has a very good item in it. A spell that we've been kind of hoping for some time. If I'm not mistaken, I want to say it's the exit spell. Which is coveted because, well, fuck, you can exit any dungeon without having to walk through the damn thing. Which would have been nice back, you know, when we were tackling the pyramid. Alright, so, like I said, we'll head back over that way. That way you'll know, kind of, get the gist of where we are. And because we have the mega bombs and the better axe, we're pretty much set for what's coming up. Because if you want to look at the damage here... This is slightly better than the Knight Sword, and then obviously this is better than all of it, but it's an AoE, so depending on what we fight, what we have to fight will dictate which weapon we use. And you'll get to see Ruben in action. He's just a powerhouse. He just beats the shit out of everything, as you will see. So between the two of us, we're pretty much unbeatable. Look at that one shot. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and fight these two areas here. And then we'll work on it. Like I said, I think this is the exit spell. If it's something different, I'll let you guys know. And then I'll let you guys know the reward for Battlefield 11, this next battlefield here. That's over here. And then I'll let you know what that is, because I don't think you guys want to sit and watch me fight all these things, which are all enemies we've already fought. Alright, so we've taken out all the different battlefields here. I'll now show you the rewards of our effort here. We got the Gemini crest, And magic-wise, we got a hold of Thunder and an Exit. So, totally worth the effort, to a certain degree. And we gained a level, and statistically, we're about to level again. So, we're in a really good position here. Again, because we're going to be leveling again, and in very short proximity of just the fact we just fought all those. I didn't bother to show the ones with the new creatures in it, because you're about to see all these creatures in this dungeon. You can assess that I am not happy about that. Actually, I want to do something different before we do this. I don't think I'm in the right place. Let me do this really quick. Oh, never mind. Alright. So, let's get to it. Yay. I'm so not eager to do this. It's really just a matter of beating down the local yokels here. It's a good round of melee. And the jumbo bombs, too, would actually be probably beneficial since Ruben is a little slower than we are. But we can also sit and eat up damage, too, all the same. It's not a big deal. One way or the other, so I'm not too hyper concerned about it. How we go about dealing with these fights. And we're gonna find a lot of sealed rooms around here. Oh no. Now, obviously, I'm gonna clear out one side of these guys because it's gonna pretty much introduce all the monsters of this dungeon here. These guys don't like ice, but at the same time, since we've got a preemptive strike, I'm just gonna melee the shit out of them. Because I don't want to burn through my magic too quickly. You know, you don't want to burn through it fast unless you really have to. So they really just die pretty much through melee combat, and then these guys are just upgraded versions of the Mint-Mints, but they can actually do a lot of status effects. Nothing too nasty, but you know, it is in the back of your mind that they can do it. So if you don't have an opening attack option, you may as well just use your jumbo bombs. But since we got a free attack here, first strike, it doesn't make sense to waste it. Mummies, again, more melee. I don't think bombs work any better against them, but I'd rather not get hit with status effects from the red cap, so... Okay, I totally missed if that was a good attack or not. We'll find out in a minute here. No, okay, it's not really relevant. Got a sword. With Paratouch, fucker, strong against paralyzed attacks. So we can't be paralyzed right now, which is good. And you can see they can kind of come back from the dead, so we want to make sure we kill them roughly around the same time. One could argue that would be why when the bombs are a good option. If you have 3 of these guys and you need to kill them all at once, then throw out some bombs. Fucker levels, yay! And these clowns. They take a little effort to kill. Bombs do not increase the effectiveness of us actually killing them faster. So really just do whatever works for you. There's no right way to do this fight. I don't think bombs work, and even if they did, I'd rather not burn through them that quickly, because we do need them to traverse the dungeon, one would say. So we'll get some heal items there, and then we gotta work our way up and around the other side. But I'm not gonna make you guys sit through all that, because that would be boring as shit. Alright, and all that battle for 3 delicious potions. So we now have to head back and around. Down and around. Also, I forgot the mega bombs can be chucked for some distance. And I'll show you when I get a chance to what that looks like. Don't believe there's anything over here. And if there is... Nope. Nope. I don't want to get on a rolling thing unless I have to. So let's go down this, because we won't be able to go back up that way. I'm going to fight these 2 guys right here. Okay. Alright. Let's keep moving here. More enemies to kill. Let me get to it. So many battles. So little time. Nah, just kidding. So So, yeah, more fighting ahoy. Again, not much to worry about. Nothing too... Most of this is trivial. As we're about to get some glorious goods. As we get the Charm Claw. So now we're getting into, you know, the third tier of weaponry here. And though it is the weakest of the three weapons, it causes a smorgasbord of status effects. So if that's important to you, you know, you've got the means. My whole thing with status effects is that if you know you can't kill an enemy in one hit, you may as well use the claw. Because chances are you'll be able to cause some sort of status effect of some kind. Not necessarily an efficient kind or an effective kind, but you'll be able to cause some sort of status effect to, in turn, kind of help you get through battles. And we're off. Okay, so we've got some way to get down here from over there. The thing that makes this dungeon pretty ridiculous is that there's a lot of ways to get to one area and then get back, so you find yourself running around in circles through places just to make sure you get to every corner. I'm gonna clear out all the enemies in this room real quick. Well, real quick for you guys, not for me. Alright, so emptied out all the enemies here for some delicious bombs, and that's really, I think, all that's down here. I killed two other enemies that you couldn't see on the screen. One up there by the chest and one that was right here by the this wall here. Like I said, I don't think you guys are that eager to see every single battle. I mean, you're welcome to join me for the snooze fest that it is, but I don't see the point in wasting you the viewer's time with something as trivial as that. So now we gotta work our way pretty much back to the entrance, but we're gonna take another way through the dungeon. So that way it'll be easier to get out. Alright, and away we go. Because this will lead us to the entrance, but we still haven't succeeded in what we came out here to do, so... There's also a boss fight down here, which we do want to get involved with as soon as we can. Alright. We have two different ways to go. There's nothing down there, so we're not going to bother going down there. Pick on more fucking pathetic-ass mummies. Alright. Let it done, and up we go. We can't go that way, so we have to go this way. That'll take us down the way we came earlier, so we don't necessarily want to go down. Alright, we're on the move. Yeah, that's the way we want us to go. You can see the boss right there in the bottom right-hand corner. Kinda, sorta. Alright, so we killed the two skeletons there. I just want to kill off as many enemies as possible before attempting the boss. We just leveled up too, so may as well get as close as we can before we start dealing with him. Okay. And then we just kind of go back in a big circle here. If we can. If not, I gotta go all the way around the dungeon, which looks like the case. But there's no enemies to get in our way, so it's not a big deal. It's not the end of the world. Or anything like that. And we'll get there pretty quick. Ah, damn you. Controller's acting all weird. I think the batteries are dying in this thing. Because you know, wireless controllers. Gotta love them wireless controllers. Especially for ones that were made in the 90s. Alright, up we go. Through here. Alright, we obviously have a nasty boss fight coming up, so let's go ahead and heal up. He's not going to be, I think, vulnerable to too many status effects, so we'll just go with our jumbo bombs. Could even burn through magic, too. But first things first, we got to kill off his minions. I would rather maybe focus fire on the red bones in one round. Get him out of the battle. That way we're not taking any unnecessary damage. Because who wants to take more damage than you need to, you know? If we get hit with that, that's fine. Then we can just gang up on the boss here. And Ruben can heal with the life spell, so as far as I'm concerned. This boss shouldn't be too hard, because he's actually a regular enemy in other dungeons later, so he shouldn't be too difficult to beat. Ow. We'll heal that since Numbnuts is asleep. Whenever Jackal wants to get off the ground and stop playing with himself. There he goes. Skadoosh. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty ugly. Oh no! Good thing we have life. Kind of why you want to make sure you have more than 600 HP, but not the end of the world if you don't. Just have him keep life on himself in case fucker goes down.
Hypnosley.
And I would say this should do damage, but it's hard to say. We'll see. I don't think so. I think melee might just be better. Tastes like healing. Now he's just gonna do this bullshit. Ooh, that's gonna sting a little. Now Ruben's up. That's good. And he's almost dead. And we'll just have both guys heal up. Okay, and I'm gonna try the jumbo bomb here in a second, see how much damage that does in comparison to the damage we're doing. Kinda curious. Actually, that's more damage than the magic spell, so yeah, we'll do that. As the game's acting up again.
How dare you!
And the battle is won. Bitch had nothing on us. And we'll just use magic here because it's easier. Some goodies, some explosives. Cure potion. We can't carry any more bombs.
We're close enough to blow up the boulder. Daddy, stand back! Do it now!
And there it goes! What you need to know is that all of Foresta was destroyed in the fall.
We did it! Ruben, I knew you'd save me! Please come home to Mom! Right, you two, be careful! Fucker, let's return to Fireburg! Do it now! Get to the Fireburg! Do it!
Alright. We didn't spend any explosives to do that, so... Alright, let's skedaddle. I want to go this way because I think there's an enemy down here or two. And even if there isn't, it's worth just making sure. Yeah, there is not. Alright, so this is gonna be... Oop, wait a minute. What am I doing wrong? That's right, I gotta go up and over. But we pretty much cleared this dump out, and I want to say we're at 1600. So we'll be able to level soon before probably the next dungeon, give or take. Because there's going to be some battlefields for us to tackle. Tiddly tackle. And that'll probably be the last thing we get done in this episode. But at least we can say we got it done. Get her done. Alright. In we go. Get the stupid earthquake shit. And well, actually, we can tackle this now because we still have a lot of magic and whatnot. So... I don't see why not we don't tackle it now, because there's only one here, so I'm going to deal with this, and when we finish, we'll go ahead and move the story along a little further. Okay, so I cleaned out the battlefield up here for some easy XP, and that's all that you get from it is about 12 grand, or 1,200, plus the XP you get for fighting it. So, it's going to be what it's going to be. But we're almost to leveling again when enemies give you 500 XP to fight almost. It means we're getting close to... 5 grand isn't that far away from the next level here. We grab some goodies here.
Do you have 10 GP for a cup of coffee?
Okay. Dickhead. Alright, we'll stock up on goodies here. And chances are, is this is a good place to stock up on healing potions, or a good time to do it for what's coming up next. Can get a little vicious. It's another long dungeon, much like the ice dungeon, which I'll probably have to split up into 3 different, or into two episodes because it ended up taking so long to get through the damn thing. But as you can see, we're getting a lot of potions here. We can almost max them out even, because there's not going to be that many cure potions to get in the dungeon, though we don't need to stock up too much on heal, because, well, it depends on how often we get hit by status effects. So we may as well just stock up anyway to be on the safe side. As we're at 64, that's still a pretty good number. I think that might be actually enough for us to get through. So grab this. And so I'm going to do this for a little bit, and then we'll head back to Fireburg. After a while of doing that, I said screw it. 73 and 75 is enough. Should be enough. All right, let's head back to Fireburg. Go ahead and go to Ruben's house here and talk to his pappy. Old Pappy Ruben! So we get a few more refresher. Not that I really use them all that much anyway.
Forgot to tell you the crystal to the fire dome. The crystal fire's in the lava dome.
You don't say. Okay. And we're gonna go use the inn to recover our lost MP. As far as seeds go, we're doing pretty good on seeds. I might pick up another 15 maybe. We got money. Might as well use some of this while we're ahead of the game here on cash. And like I said, seeds are kind of your last resort as they will recover lost MP. So, but at that point, if you're struggling that much that you have to kind of leave a dungeon to the point where you need to use a whole bunch of seeds, I don't mind using 1 or 2, or even 4 or 5 or 6 for that matter. But if you're surviving on seeds alone, that's when you exit out and you go grind for a little bit, because yeah, shit needs to get done. So now that we've done all of this hubbity bub, we are ready to go tackle the next big dungeon, Der Volcano. So on the next episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, we go into the bowels that is the volcano. Yeah, it's a pretty shameful little place, but we'll get it all sorted out for sure. I'm sure you're sure, I'm sure that we're sure about how this is going to proceed as being sure that we're going to do it. All right, we'll see you guys there.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Please take a moment to check out more episodes from the RPG Guy, Tuesday Night Team Up, and more. And please subscribe. Always support the channels you enjoy watching, and while you're at it, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. Keep on gaming hard. See you next time.